2 yards. Intercepted. And 100 yards. The 100-yard dash. He dodged the quarterback and touchdown Alabama. Roll Tide.
Guys, my honest opinion on college American football that me and Shana experienced the other day. Vols vs the Sooners. I'm gonna be real with you. It was the craziest experience ever. The energy.
So a lot of y'all have been asking me about my reaction to the game of last Saturday. It was pretty fun. I've never seen anything like it in my life, although I've been to big stadiums like Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid, and I've seen Real Madrid play there, but
Can't stop, it's killing me. Oh my god, what a tune!
Notre Dame takes the college football experience from a sports game to something that feels almost cinematic. And then he notices the massive statue behind the stadium because apparently the spectacle needed one more level.
And I looked at Notre Dame and I was like, maybe the European mind can't comprehend college football.
Yeah.
Because you see these guys rocking up with like these gold helmets, and then they're playing in this stadium that like looks like is it like a Pantheon or like an amphitheater? And then like you hear the bands, like these bands are playing like these roaring like musical like scores, and like because it's Notre Dame, it just feels like even more grand. It feels like you're in like the Canterbury Church or something like that, whatever. And then someone scores a touchdown, they pan the camera, and then there is just a massive Jesus behind the stadium. Have you seen that massive Jesus? And it's like, do you know what I mean? Like I made a joke about it.
Then he discovers that Texas doesn't just have a mascot, they have an actual longhorn. At this point, America has officially taken the mascot job a little too seriously.
The reason I always say on this page the European mind cannot comprehend college football is because of things like this. This is the mascot for the University of Texas, and his name is Bevo. And yes, he is a full-grown longhorn. We are so painfully boring over here in Europe and especially the UK because this is what our mascots tend to look like. It's just random men and women dressed up in these outfits of these random characters that tend to not have any relevance to the football clubs themselves. Over in America, no chance. If we are called the Texas Longhorns, then we're going to have a bloody longhorn. And that is how we have been introduced to this guy, Bevo, who has actually been the mascot of the University of Texas for over 100 years, all the way back in 1916. Now, I know what you're thinking.
One touchdown suddenly turns the entire stadium into absolute chaos. And when the fans start flooding the field, you realize this is definitely not a normal Saturday afternoon.
Only had to make up about 2 yards. Intercepted and 100 yards. The 100-yard dash. He dodged the quarterback and touchdown Alabama. Roll Tide.
He came expecting a football game, but the size of the stadium completely catches him off guard. With more than 100,000 people inside, this is basically a small city screaming at once.
I watched my first American football game as a Brit, and when I tell you it was like an all-American movie, I cannot believe it.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.
For Europeans, the game apparently starts hours before kickoff, with food, music, and strangers partying together. He came for football and accidentally discovered an all-day festival.
One of the biggest surprises begins outside the stadium. Hours before kickoff, thousands of fans gather for tailgate parties filled with barbecue, music, games, and friendly conversations. Europeans are amazed that complete strangers happily invite newcomers to celebrate.
After experiencing the game firsthand, he admits the atmosphere was unlike anything he'd seen in rugby or soccer. That is one serious compliment from someone coming from Europe.
Guys, my honest opinion on college American football that me and Shana experienced the other day. Vols vs the Sooners. I'm gonna be real with you. It was the craziest experience ever. The energy was like an eruption. It was like a volcano went energy everywhere. I've never experienced anything like it. And the thing is, I've been to a rugby game and I've been to a soccer game. And yes, lots of energy there, but nothing like a college American football game. And
The game ends, Alabama wins, and suddenly the stadium turns into a giant cigar party. Apparently, the final whistle is just the beginning of the celebration.
We got the cigars coming out. Oh, there's like signs everywhere that says no smoking in the stadium.
He's already experienced one of Europe's most famous stadiums, but says this college game still felt completely different. And remember, we're talking about college football.
So a lot of y'all have been asking me about my reaction to the game of last Saturday. It was pretty fun. I've never seen anything like it in my life, although I've been to big stadiums like Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid, and I've seen Real Madrid play there, but nothing compares to what I saw last Saturday. Let's not forget that it was a college game, so it's not like the professional leagues playing or something like that. It was really fun to see everybody interacting with the game, because from what I understood is that at some point we had to scream or something to confuse the other team. I did not fully understand the game yet, but I'm gonna get there. And I love that it's a whole day dedicated to the game. It's not just the game is 3 hours, we watch it and that's it. No, it's a whole day fully for it, where people tailgate, they eat, they barbecue, they grill stuff, they hang out, they party, and then they watch the game and probably also a million things after.
He expected a normal college soccer field, but UCLA completely catches him off guard. Apparently, this college pitch is looking suspiciously like a Premier League stadium.
No way that this is normal. This is a soccer pitch at a college. They literally have floodlights. This is like a Premier League stadium. This is absolutely insane, guys. I can't wait to see more. This is their soccer pitch. UCLA, you are lucky.
The game hasn't even started, and the entertainment is already overwhelming him. At this point, the pregame show might need its own ticket.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way this is like a pre-game thing you guys do. What? Can't stop, it's killing me. Oh my god, what a tune!
The stadium, the players, and the atmosphere leave him genuinely questioning what college football even means in America. Because apparently, university sports here forgot to stay small.
Hold on. Are you telling me for real that this is college football? Like, look at these stadiums, bro. Like, motherfuckers playing. Short him away, good.
This is honestly amazing. The energy is something else.
The crowd energy keeps getting more intense, and he simply runs out of ways to describe it. Sometimes this is crazy is the
energy is off the charts, bro.
The moment Tennessee scores, the reaction goes from excitement to complete chaos. He barely has time to process the touchdown before the whole stadium erupts.
Tennessee score, touchdown.
He starts comparing American college stadiums with European football grounds and makes a pretty bold claim. And judging by his reaction, he's definitely not backing down from it.
Boy, tell me if this is a hot take, but I think that college football stadiums in America are pound for pound way better than European football stadiums. And I'm not trying to slate European football stadiums because we have got some insane ones over here, but just take a look at some of these American college football stadiums and tell me that I'm wrong. And we'll start with the Notre Dame Stadium, home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in Notre Dame, Indiana. And if you don't know about the Notre Dame Stadium, from the pictures you're probably thinking that must hold what, like 40, 50,000 people? Nope, the Notre Dame Stadium holds 80,000 people. And just
Football USA, be honest. At
After seeing this atmosphere, would you rather watch an American college football game or a European soccer match? Oh, tell me USA or Europe and why.